So I just wanted to hop on here today to try out something for my hormonal acne. So I've struggled with hormonal acne the last couple of years, and although it has never been too bad, it's been pretty consistent and especially concentrated in like my cheekbone and jawline area. And so it's kind of left me with just red spots, dark spots, and then of course the breakouts themselves. So Sephora was having a welcome back sale the other day, and I finally bit the bullet and I picked up a Drunk Elephant product. It is the TLC from Boo's Glycolic Night Serum. This guy, and it's usually $90. I rounded my card up to 100, got 20 off, so let's call it like $70. So super pricey, and so I wanted to document kind of my progress to see if it's worth it, what I think about it, if it's worth the price, if it's not worth the price, and all of that, and see really at the end of the day if it helps my acne or my scarring at all. So I've already washed my face for the evening. I put on a little bit of toner and some moisturizer. I'm so totally clean, moisturized, and now I'm going to go in with the serum. Let's see how cool it comes up. Okay, so I'm just gonna use one-ish, maybe like a little less than a pump, and then just apply it onto my kind of angry areas. And then a little bit, I usually get a little breakout in the center of my forehead. I don't think that's hormonal acne, I think that's just acne. So right off the bat, I am noticing that it's stinging just a little bit, but not too bad. It's kind of like just like a small tingle. Doesn't really have a smell, which is good. So yeah, it's still a little tingly, but definitely is starting to dissipate. So yeah, I will hop on here periodically, maybe do some check-ins. It'll always be, I think, in this bathroom just to make the lighting consistent, because it does look better in some lighting, worse in some lighting, and I think the bathroom lights are the least forgiving, so that's good. I will put in some before pictures and then maybe some kind of midway point pictures, and then I'm planning on hopping in here in about 30 days or so to see how everything's kind of shaken out, my final thoughts, kind of how much I've used. Yeah, kind of fingers crossed that this is helpful. I have been using the Drunk Elephant Night Serum for about 3 weeks at this point. And I don't necessarily know if at this point I have a good idea of what it's done to my existing scarring. But I have been using it, so like I said, every single night. And my skin has gotten progressively drier. I guess that's to be expected. I'm using kind of like a more harsh serum than I normally would. So that's one thing that I've noticed. And I don't know if this is related or not, but I have had on either cheek, which is pretty much where I've been applying this, 2 of the worst breakouts, or just pimples, like one on each cheek, that I've had in quite some time, probably at least a couple months. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if that has to do with the serum itself, or if it's just bad timing and my skin decided that this was a great time for these pimples to come through. But I'll keep using it for another couple weeks, and I'll probably end up going past a month and see what my kind of final thoughts are. But I definitely want to give it some more time. So there is nothing entirely flattering about this angle. But I wanted to wrap up my Drunk Elephant serum review. As you can see, I still have a lot of acne. I don't think it did much, and I personally won't recommend it or repurchase it. I obviously didn't think it would get rid of my acne, but it hasn't decreased the frequency. I don't think the scarring goes away particularly quickly. I think the scars on this side maybe look a little bit better than they did when I started back in August, and it is mid-November now. And this side just looks horrific. So yeah, that's it. I can't say I'd recommend it, but I didn't hate it. But then again, it was $90, so I kind of expected a little bit more, or at least I hope for a little bit more. So yeah, that's it.